and welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and today I have a little different video. So, I wanted to explain to my people what's been going on with me and why the sudden change that's been going on with the channel. Um, Life altering changes has happened. So, as you may know, I am a full time chef and I am a part time worker at one of Amazon's warehouses where you sort through the packages. And I do that for about 4 to 5 hours, um, Wednesday through Saturday. And then my chef job, I'm usually there from Monday through Friday from like 6 in the morning until about 2:30, 2:45. So I've been working with Amazon for almost a year. It would be a year in November. And um, lately I had to take off some time from Amazon because things were changing with my work schedule, my full-time job. And I also want to be more involved with family and things like that. So I took a little time off. And with Amazon, when you become negative in your unpaid time off, they will terminate you. And I end up getting 2 hours negative, and I have PTO to cover it, but they didn't allow me to use my PTO to cover that 2 hours. So, long story short, they terminated me for 2 hours. I did try to appeal that, and that was a whole process. It took about 2 weeks to figure out how to do it. You don't talk to anyone really. They set up this interview to talk to the site manager, and it was over the phone. I thought it was in person, so I showed up in person, and there was like no explanation. He just asked me what happened, why were you negative, and then I told him like I needed more time off to be with family, but I was only 2 hours negative, and I had PTO to cover it, and it didn't happen. I even spoke to HR about it a week before, and they said, oh, you'll just get a write up and then it will go into a verbal and then termination. So you have 3 chances if you don't correct it. And then I get an email saying I'm terminated. So I go back to HR and they say, well, we don't do verbals or anything like that anymore. So it is a termination. And I was like, what? So I got terminated from Amazon. Amazon really, I was only going to give it until January of next year. And then I was going to leave it because it was just too much workload on myself. And again, I want to be more involved with my family and see my son grow up and be with my hubby and just be more family oriented. So all of that happened around October 6th with Amazon. And then here comes October 21st, where I went to my chef job, and around 9:45, my big boss comes in and he lets me know that I am being laid off because with the hospital that I'm with, they had lost a lot of money, millions of dollars in last year. So they wanted to do a lot of budget cuts, and we've been doing that. We've cut 2 positions out of my kitchen, and we also was working on budget cost for food. So ordering the correct things and things like that. And eventually, if we had to, we would cut another position. But those positions were coming pretty easily to cut because some people were quitting. Like I had one go back to Mexico, one had attendance issues, and he was on a final, so he knew that. And once he got to that final, he just quit. So things were rolling along. We were definitely working on those budget cuts, but because of the hospital and they wanted to do even more budget cuts, they cut my position. So my last day with my chef job was October 21st. That was my very last day, and it was very shocking because I've been with the company, with the hospital for over 10 years. And to hear that news was like mind blown. So all I could say was okay. They gave me a lot of information at once. I've never been in a position where I got laid off before. And I was thinking, like, what is my next move? That's all I could think of, is what is my next move? And then I started to think, like, I've been asking for this. I've been asking to be more involved with my family because I've been working and working and working. And you guys know, usually I'm doing YouTube and I'm on to the next job or something in that nature. Like, I wanted to be more involved with home. So I've been asking for this for quite some time, and it's come to me. So I take it as a blessing. I don't look at it as too much of a negative thing because I was asking for it. And when you have your mindset on something, you manifest it and it comes to you. If you speak to God and you tell him this is what you want, it comes to you, whether you want it or not, or if you're really conscious of what your mindset is, it comes to you. And I was paying attention to it. I definitely was mad those first 2 days after getting terminated or laid off, because I'm a very hard worker, and being without and not having any job to go clock into has not happened to me for a very long time, over 10, 15 years. So with that being all said, I am unemployed as of today. I have no job, well, as of the 21st of October. Do I want to be in another 9-to-5 job? Or do I want to take this time, figure out what I'm going to do and support my family and be more involved with my family? So I'm taking the time to figure this out. If you notice, I do have a flyer up for cakes for sale, so I'm selling cakes for the holidays. I also have my oil business that I am going to be pushing even more. And then I'm also working on that travel agent that I've been talking about. So I love to travel. My family loves to travel. Why not do something that I love and am passionate about? And all three of those I'm passionate about. I love making cakes. I love doing this oil business and talking about health and wellness. And that is what my channel is geared towards. So I love giving those opportunities, those options to my people. And if you're watching, you're more than welcome. But I've definitely been asking for these things to manifest, and what is my next step in life and what can I do to serve. But that's all I got for you for this video. Stay tuned for my next one. I'll see you guys later. And as always, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time, bye for now. Love you.